Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with another episode of Fishing Planet Classic, and we are here with apparently a couple other fellows here. I think they're in my spot though, unfortunately, so I might have to go to a private room here because I really don't want to impede on them. So let's go ahead and switch that over and then we'll get ready here, guys. What we're going to do in this particular episode, guys, we are going to be focusing on trying to get bull trout and possibly Dolly Varden, both of which can be found in this location. Now, I have fished here before in a couple episodes ago, and as you all know, this is a great spot for fishing for a number of species. And what I'm going to be trying to get primarily at this point is really set it out for Dolly Varden, because I've been wanting to get a unique one, and they are very, very tough to find. I don't know why they are, but I've only caught them in a few places, but right in here in this area is where I've caught them the most often. And even though I've caught them off of lures, I've caught them more readily with float fishing, so that's what we're going to try to attempt here. These guys like a variety of baits. So let me see here. Here's the old Dolly Varden. The spawn sacks and the dragonflies work very well. Shiners work good too, but these two, they just jump on. And for the bull trouts, same kind of thing. So pretty much we can stick with what we have. I would say getting a bit bigger hook here might help. I'm going to put a 3/0 on there just to make sure. We don't want it very deep. We could probably get it up to 40 inches. Let's see if that works okay. And caviar bait? Huh. Oh, that was from one of the previous things. No, the spawn sacks are what we want to try to start off with. And we're going to see if we can find us one here, guys. The trouble with float fishing, obviously, is that the current is very strong. So what we're going to need to do, I'm going to try to cast this right here and just kind of let it float in that area, hopefully not getting a snag. Now I set the time to 6 p.m. and once it starts to get dark, I mean, obviously the biting should increase. Okay, I might be stuck on that rock here. Hold on. Just want to tap it a little bit to get it off. There we go. But once we get to midnight, we want to be over in another location, because I've got a great spot for catching the unique Chinook. Every time I've gone there, I've caught one. And we're talking some huge, huge cash here, guys. And sometimes this just takes some trial and error. You might need to take it back a little further here. Yeah, we're fighting the current here, as always. Well, and the snags. You don't really have to fish very far off the shore, but I might throw it out a little farther this next time. Just kind of amazed I'm not getting any bites yet. There we go. Alright, let's see what we've got here. I think we got us a Dolly Varden here. Trophy Dolly Varden. There you go, guys. Now we're still trying to get that unique. But yeah, you gotta kind of battle that a little bit in order to get to them. See, that will probably end up in the rocks again, so let's pull that a little bit. You may have to fiddle around with your tension here and there. I'm going to actually loosen this up so that it can float down a little bit. I think it might be resting on the bottom at this point. So let's try reeling it in real slow here. The Dolly Varden are just off the shore most of the time when I've caught them. Okay, we are definitely getting a bite there. I can see the fish. He lost interest. Daggone it. That's some clear water. Alright guys, I am going to try something. Haven't done this before. May not do anything. I mean, honest to God, it may not be effective at all, but I have not tried the bottom fish over here. It would definitely increase my odds if I were to do so. I already got spawn sacks on this one. We know they're right around in this area somewhere. Let's just throw them in there and see what happens. It ain't gonna hurt anything. Got spawn sacks on that. Let's try dragonflies on this one. What's my hook size here, guys? 2/0, perfect. Well, something. And it's exactly what I wanted on there. I'm going to put this one right over there. Well, we're definitely getting activity. We got bull trout. Yes, we do. Bull trout. I knew they were right there. Now if we can just get the ever-elusive unique one. Anyway, let's go back to float fishing. Now we've just quadrupled our odds in getting what we're after. We've already proven that they do bite off of that. Like I said, I haven't really been bottom fishing here on this particular lake much. So I'm still learning how effective it is. Really being particular today. There we go. I think we got us a Dolly Varden. Yep, another Dolly Varden. And we got that off of dragonflies, by the way, guys. Alright, we finally got something. I had to go back to lure fishing. They were just not biting much off of those. Looks like we're still getting the pink salmon. We're going to have to stay a little bit closer to shore if we're going to get these Dolly Vardens, but the slow presentation worked really well. That means counting to 5 and then pausing in between. And you gotta deal with the snags, though. There we go, finally. I think we got us a Hawkeye here. Trophy. That's always a possibility. I think I went out a little too far. It's just very difficult to get within the region that the Dolly Vardens are found and not get the Hawkeyes. Yeah, the Dolly Vardens are very hard to catch. They're just, it's not that they're hard to catch, they're just hard to find. There's so many other species mixed in. Ah, there was a fish right there. He just didn't latch on. I want to try something. Since they like to be close to shore, let's try going up here, and we're going to do a stop and go right along the shore. It sure can't hurt. You little... Did you see that? Jumped right out of the water right there in front of that rock. I think it was a Dolly Varden. Alright, looks like we got us another good bite. Yeah, this is a good one. This is finally a good one. Let's see what we got here, guys. Oh yeah, we have got a good fish this time. I see red, so we might have us either a... It's not a sockeye, it's not that red. It's either a Dolly Varden or a coho. But he's at least a trophy, that much I can tell you. No, he's a trophy Chinook. I was sure it was one of the others. I mean, I will take him, but I was expecting something much big. I mean, not quite Gosh, these Dolly Vardens are hard to find, guys. They really are. The Ever-Elusive Dolly Varden. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. The elusive Dolly Varden has remained elusive. Pink salmon have not. I think what we're going to do is we're going to pack up and go over to the location that I have been able to get a massive amount of Chinook salmon from. Now, it's not usually a problem to get the uniques and trophies here. The reason I like to go here is this is where I pay for my trip. Otherwise, I mean, it costs a lot of cash to come here. That's all there is to it. So what I do is I come over here to the map, go over to the hunter's cabin, and then I go all the way down here.